out. And don't forget to tune in to Shop Talk Radio 2020 over on my YouTube channel and also Instagram, and check out Real Life Inc. 21 with that beautiful young lady over there, Star Baby. Star, is it anything? Is it anything else? Well, I want to talk about TikTok for a minute, but is it anything that you wanted to share with the people? Because I see you looking all glammed up over there. You know, is it anything you want to share?
I'm just ready. I'm just ready for the show. That's all.
Okay. You're looking nice. I like that little outfit.
Thank you. I would just like to share, with you being our new chief of operations, I think that we definitely should create a program. Obviously, it needs to be a mentorship that addresses these issues that you spoke of, because at this point now we have to do something. We have to do something now.
Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Yeah.
We need to start grooming the next generation. We need to start grooming them.
Yes. Yes. And back to that. I was trying to start that up in 2020 where I get the young women, get the young men together. I was doing it maybe in a way that's corny. I was saying, let's go to the park. Let's have dialogues. Let's have conversations. Let's play some kickball. Let's play some basketball. Let's play, let's get out there. But that's not working for the young people. They don't want that. So we got to come up with something.
I understand.
Yeah, they don't want that. We got to come up with something
because,
that's intrigue the young people.
Yeah, because, in these days, you hardly even see kids outside. Period, unfortunately. Right. So I can understand them not wanting to do that, but we're going to figure something out. We just got to meet, like you said, meet them where they are so that they'll be interested.
Right. Yeah.
Because they're very smart. They're very smart.
They're already ready for the world. So now we gotta meet their readiness. Something is missing. They're already ready, but they don't have the value. They don't have the system. They don't have the love. They don't have the care. They don't have the freaking common sense in the streets, in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's missing. So we got to have these conversations. They don't like to talk. They took away the conversations. There's no prayer. There's no nothing. So how do we meet that and change the mindset? It's a mindset.
Yeah. And that just made me think about, being that, all the new generations of, have been born into technology, the last 20, 25 years, they do have less interaction, what we would call normal interaction with people, so it almost seemed like they can't really handle it because they're used to interacting, with technology and not in person.
Right.
And now once you're in person, you're going to the extreme. You're going to the extreme.
Exactly. Yeah. It's an extreme to the extreme. You're doing too much. Like these extremists that are doing all this stuff to America. Yeah. They're doing everything to the extreme. We got 10 minutes. They're doing everything to the extreme. So we got to meet them in the middle. Where the future is here. So we got to start talking to our youth and our children. And I've been saying this for a long time, but I'm a regular smuggler, regular lady, regular OG, and trying to talk to the people and trying to share and trying to show compassion and trying to give values and lessons and grooming. You got to groom your kids. They don't want no grooming. They don't want no grooming. They don't want no grooming.
The last thing I would just want to say about that is I'm hoping that we can get to the root of what's wrong with the men. And when I say what's wrong, I mean in their heart, what is wrong?
Right.
So that we can help them fix it so that they can feel better.
Exactly. And guess what? Some of that is trauma. Some of that is systemic race from back in the back of the day. We all living through that. And guess what? They are too. They are actually living through shootings, mass shootings. They're living through, they seeing people being choked out, killed. They're living through a lot. They seeing a whole lot. So that's becoming normalized.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to hate to see somebody, being beat or being hurt or being, if I have to fight somebody, oh my God, my poor little heart, then I'm gonna have to beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. I'm sorry. No, but I'm saying, I'm just saying, like, reality in real life, to be able to have to do that, it's so normal. It's normal to be mean. It's normal to talk about people. It's normal to be negative.
Yeah.
But
anyway, make a change.
Yeah, time for change. We got to do something. So, Star, we're gonna get on that. But I wanted to talk, guys. I'm gonna shift things right now, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. And wherever you are, whatever city you in, if you in Atlanta, if you in Miami, if you in South Carolina, if you in Texas, if you in Tennessee, if you in Brazil, wherever you watching, wherever I am, wherever I'm floating out there, I hope this resonates.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
Do you float out there? Right? I'm so green, but I'm real. You hear me? I don't care. I'm trying to help my people before I leave this earth. And the scariest thing for me to leave this earth and leave my children and my grandchildren on this earth, oh God, I'll be turning in my grave. I know I will. To leave them here today, oh man. So we got to do something now. So guys, we're going to flip it. We got to prepare. So we're going to flip it. And I'm going to talk about TikTok right quick.
Okay.
And TikTok is supposed to be non-void pretty soon. Have you heard that?
I've heard it off and on. It seemed like it's been like that off and on for over a year about them banning it and stuff like that. So what's the latest?
So it's coming closer. It's coming closer to it because they put it in Congress. They signed a bill. They signed a bill. So now they have to make a decision within a year to buy it. Somebody in the United States needs to buy it, or they're non-void, like they're gone. It's history.
Okay, I did hear that. I did hear something about them saying, would you rather? I guess because I think it's a Chinese app. Is that what it? Okay, so they were saying, do you rather the Chinese have all of our data, or is it worse with United States having all of our data? They're saying, which one is worse? So I don't know.
But does that make sense when America gave over to China? They already got our data. When I call customer service, it's over in Singapore or it's over in somewhere else. So they got all our data already. They've been doing this 20, 30 years ago. They already gave away the jobs. They gave away everything. So what are they saying? But I do understand it a little bit because it could be a facade, behind the scenes on what they're really doing. You got our kids, you got people on there. They making money. They doing their thing on TikTok. But they doing these little dances and you dance at the TikTok. But what is really behind the real truth? You know what I'm saying? Because they say in China, they kids not doing TikTok dances. They kids doing ABCs and mathematics.
Well, they always been smart, so.
Well, I guess you don't see them really doing like what we're doing here in America. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a mind thing.
You definitely don't.
Yeah.
You definitely don't. I mean, now that you say that, all you really kind of see is Americans. Of course, I'm sure there's other countries up there, but I can't even count on one hand how many times I've seen somebody that look Asian or Chinese, or look like they in China. Like, you don't see it. That's true.
Right. So, I guess maybe America is clamping down as they should. We got pieces. We everywhere. We got pieces. We got issues everywhere. America is just not America the Great anymore. America has lost its balance.
Yeah, I do see. They said, I think it's that governor in Florida, how he did something where I think he said you had to be 14 or up or something like that to use Instagram. He wanted to do that. I think he might have did it. He was asking how you feel about it. But when I see, when you see all that goes on the internet, I mean, they probably should at least be 14 because it's so much that goes on.
But I think 14 is too young. 14 is still too young. It be 18 plus, because when I open Instagram and I see the things that I see, I have to block a lot of that. I don't want to see that down my timeline. It's a lot of negative. It's a lot of killings. It's a lot of like bashing on black folk. It's a lot of sexualization. There's a lot of men hating on women. You know?
Yeah. It makes me think about how I don't see movie ratings that much anymore, but when I was growing up, if it was rated R, we wasn't allowed to watch it. You know, if we was young, and it kind of makes me think about that, like with the internet and with the apps or whatever, they probably need to be 17 and up, like that rated R, to go in the theater to see this, because it's too much going on that you really shouldn't be seeing.
It's too much. The young people are doing with what the 21 and the 25s and the 30-year-olds doing. They doing that already at young ages, so their minds is not even ready for that.
No, they're not.
So we got, I just wanted to see what what you thought about the TikTok thing. But, a lot of people going to be hurt from it. But all you got to do, guys, listen, this is what my mind tells me what you need to do. Because all this social media, really, I done gave up Facebook. Like, I don't even post there anymore because people don't support you. People are real negative, towards certain things you're trying to do. And I really do believe that if you want to grow in life, you're not growing on TikTok. That's not where you grow, like with the value system and the morals. Take yourselves out of the book. Take the book, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and read a book. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick up a magazine and just read a passage. It'll develop your vocabulary, 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? So you can have a conversation with somebody. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah. My parents wanted me to be a teacher. They wanted me to be a teacher because they all teachers and educators. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have to be a teacher. I did go to school for it. I did. I went to college for it. But it didn't happen. But God will give you a way where you can teach people in other ways. You don't. And you're doing that. Yeah. So I hope that someone is listening to what I'm saying. I hope that someone takes what we're saying, and I hope you guys can spread the word, share. Tell somebody, because everybody knows somebody. And again, remember, you are listening to Shop Talk Radio 2020, and also Star over there, Real Life Inc. 21. And we're going to come back and we're going to try to meet up with you in your city. We're going to start it up. We're going to start having some conversations, some real conversations, because everybody's talking, but ain't nobody doing nothing. Until next time, be blessed and definitely not stressed.
This is Shop Talk Radio 2020. If you'd like to be a part of our